There we are again with the InDesign tutorials for the magazine cover, and this is the third one. In the last one we set up color swatches. Before that we set up the whole page. This one's going to concentrate on getting a background image for the actual magazine cover. So I've already gone and found a background image. Don't forget it has to be copyright free, and you want it to be good quality image, and you want it to be large as well because you're going to fill the page with it. So I've already saved it. I could have saved it into a library over here, but I didn't bother. I just downloaded it. So I'm going to look in here and go File, and I'm looking to Place. Remember, it's not Insert or Open or anything like that. It's File, Place. I just saved it in my Images, in my Pictures folder. You of course should keep all your assets together. Okay. So if you notice, it's going to have it here like this. Now, you could just place it in the center of the document here. The trouble is with doing that is InDesign does this weird thing where it places objects together. So you really don't want to do that. So I'm just going to press Escape just to get out of this. What you want to make sure you're doing is you've got your arrow selected over here. You've got nothing else selected, and you're in the gray part over here. I'll go File, Place again, and I'm going to bring it here. Okay. When I decide to select the image, I'm going to bring the image here, and I'm going to come to here and place it there, not in the document, not in any box or anything like this. This is off to the side, so I can move it around freely. If I didn't do that, as I said, it starts to do weird things and it locks together with other things. So anything you bring in to an InDesign document, make sure you're putting it off to the side to begin with. Okay. So now I've got this image, which is more or less the right size because I've already resized it somewhat within Photoshop. But I want to make sure that it goes right to my blade. And if I bring it across to here and I place it, the blade, don't forget, is to the red lines. You'll see that it's not quite big enough. So it needs actually to be made slightly bigger, which I can get away with making it slightly big. It's not going to distort the image that much because it's nearly there. Now, if I was to drag this off to the side like that, you'll notice that nothing really happens as regards the images because you're actually dragging the frame that the image goes in and not the image itself. So I'll just do Control Z to take that back again. And this time I'm going to actually resize the image. So what we need to do is you need to hold down Control and Shift together and then extend the image out like that. So I'll just do Control Z and take that back again. Okay. So I don't need to go off at an angle. All I'm going to do is just take it out this way. So I'm holding down Control, Shift together, and I'm actually pulling that out, and it's going to lock into that blade there. And that there is covering my whole magazine cover, but it's a bit too big. So Control Z there, and I'm just going to take it down to there. But if I do that, obviously it's going to lock there, so I'll go Control Z, so I don't want that. So this time I'm not going to hold down Control Z. I'm just going to Control Shift, should I say. I'm just going to drag it up like that, and that's actually going to cut it. It's not actually cut the image is still there, or cropped it, should I say. But what it's done is it's not showing that bit of the image, and that's good enough for what I want to do. I'll not really get into the ins and outs of doing that. That could be something more sophisticated. But for now, I've got myself a magazine cover, a cover image. This whole image is across the page, and that's going to enable me to go to the next step, which is putting text on it.